Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. In the previous chapter, we discussed about the environment and the natural resources, which is the class 12th chapter, the global politics on the natural resources. Today we will deal with its another subchapter, what we know as a global commons. Today we will know the meaning of the global commons, their exploitation and the preventive measures which have been taken by the international community to protect these global commons. First of all, we should know what a global common is. A global common can be defined as the resources which are not owned by anyone, rather they are shared by the world community. There are certain regions and certain areas which are outside the sovereign states of any other state, and these regions, these areas need the common governance or need the governance of the international community. Some examples of the global common is the Earth's atmosphere, or the Antarctic region, or the ocean floor, or we can say the outer space which is available to everyone irrespective of where he or she lives. These global commons are being used by the developed countries, which have made its exploitation in the due course of the time. Global commons are mostly exploited by these developed states by means of the emission of the toxic gases, or from the industries by means of the transport. The high seas are mostly being used for the navigation purposes. The passenger ships, the warships, the boats, likewise the commercial ships are driven on in these navies within these water bodies, which pollutes the water level, as these ships are mostly driven by means of diesel power. Likewise, our sea floor gets polluted by means of when these ships are being driven on the water bodies. The sea floor gets polluted by means of the these the diesel driven ships. Likewise, our outer space is being also exploited by means of to get more and more informations. Some new satellites are being sent to the outer space, which has made the outer space the hub of the satellites and the rocket wastes. The outer space has got exploited, has got polluted by means of these satellites, and it is exploited by the developed states by means of holding or carrying out the nuclear tests in the outer space. So these global commons, which are inherited by the global community, which are inherited by the international community, need the common governance. But here we are having several steps, several measures which have been taken in order to protect these global measures, in order to make these global commons from the exploitation, from getting them polluted. Some steps were taken by the world community during the passage of the time or within the Cold War era. The Cold War era, the various steps which were taken include 1959 Antarctic Treaty, 1987 Montreal Protocol and Antarctic Environmental Protocol. In 1980s, ozone hole was discovered, and which has revealed the opportunity and the dangers inherent in tackling the global environmental problems. The history of the outer space as a global common shows that the management of these areas is thoroughly influenced by the north-south inequalities, as north is mostly the developed countries or inhabited by the developed countries, and the southern region, which is developing country, where we are having the developing countries, or where we are having the underdeveloped or third world countries. The north-south division here takes place as the northern side or the developing states have more part in exploiting, in polluting these global commons. Regarding the Earth's atmosphere, or regarding the ocean floor, we have the major problem is the technology and the industrial development. In the global commons, these global commons are mostly affected by the developed countries. The north-south division here takes place. The southern countries blame that on the northern developed countries have exploited or responsible for exploitation of these global commons. As we know, the Antarctic region, which is responsible for providing us the neat and clean water or the fresh water which comes from the Antarctic region, which is which remains near about 6 months under the deep shadows of the sun, and the icy layer and those the snow, freezed snow, or the glaciers which melt day by day and has given rise to the sea levels. So here we say that these global commons need the international community should take them under their own control, and they should be protected from carrying out the experiments, from using them as the navigations in order to save the global commons is to save the humanity on the earth. This is all about today's topic. In next topic, we shall carry to the next chapter of the class 12. Till then, have a good night. Thank you very much.